Hello everyone and welcome to another live protocol video. So in this video we're going to explore the dark side of one of the most protective types of the MBTI, the ISFJs. So ISFJs may not be the most flashy or noticeable of the types, but in what they lack in extravagance, they make up for in devotion. ISFJs are protectors of the people they love to a fault. I would even go as far as saying that without being of service to other people, they may find themselves lacking meaning or purpose. So how can these devoted, capable, caring, and nurturing individuals have a dark side? And to that I say, like I always do, we have to explore their cognitive functions because they provide us with a map or a blueprint into the preferences or inclinations of people. So ISFJs lead with introverted sensing, or SI, or how I like to describe it in my theory of traumas, the fear of change or the unknown. People who experience intense fear of change and the unknown do not want to rock the boat. They don't want things to change because within the unknown lies the potential for danger. They prefer and rely on what's been proven to work and been done before. The past is a valuable source of knowledge and a safe refuge for them. So ISFJs live in a conservative world. It's very common for them to follow rules, uphold traditions, and uphold the cohesion of the family or the community, especially when combined with their secondary function of FE, or extroverted feeling, or what I like to call in my theory of traumas, maternal instinct. Yes, maternal instinct applies because it's a feeling as intense or perhaps even more intense than actual traumas. The reason why I believe in this system is because I believe that only afflictions, experiences, or sentiments that are intense enough and strong enough are capable of leaving an everlasting impression or indentation on the mind. So therefore, they create an inescapable compulsion. These so-called traumas carve a path or program how our brain works, normally by creating defenses in order to defeat or undermine the traumas. All this to say that ISFJs fall into their dark side when they refuse to accept change. That is the main trauma in their minds. SI, fear of change in the unknown. Their reluctance to accept change leads to chronic burnout, but instead of addressing the situation, they continue on autopilot. This combination of overwork, fear of change, and refusal to ask for help leads them to quietly resent their situation and the people involved in it. And resentment can lead to bitterness, anger, emotional distance, stress and anxiety, and in extreme cases, the desire for revenge. Due to their intense fear of change, ISFJs pick up the slack from others around them while still catering to their own responsibilities because they don't want the system to fail, as a new system is unknown and scary for them. This can easily lead to burnout as tasks keep piling up, leading to possible harsh outbursts after longer periods of time when they repress their true feelings and not making themselves heard when things fall out of balance to their detriment. ISFJs might feel overwhelmed or paralyzed by their attachment to the familiar and the intense fear of change. Even when change is beneficial, they may resist or delay it until circumstances become really unbearable. So this reluctance to act can lead to frustration as they watch their situation deteriorate, feeling trapped between their need for stability and the growing realization that change is inevitable. On the other hand, being a high FE user, ISFJs have SI and FE, means that they have an internalized belief that serving others is part of their identity. Their FE, or maternal instinct, as I call it, is not only self-sacrificial, but it makes them feel guilty when they believe they are not providing the best care possible to others. And even though FE is less pronounced than SI, in other words, their maternal instinct is not as strong as their fear of change, they are both intertwined, creating someone that may be unable to acknowledge their own worth. Maternal instinct, as praiseworthy as it is, due to its exaggerated nature as all intense feelings are, has the potential to be extremely detrimental to the people who wield it at higher levels. And that is why I also put it in the same category as the other traumas. But to give you a better illustration, a better idea of FE, or maternal instinct, I'll contrast it with FI, which is introverted feeling. High FI users want people to acknowledge their feelings. High FE users feel like they are required to take care of other people's feelings. FI makes people more, for the lack of a better word, selfish. It pulls inwards to themselves, to the self. FE makes people altruistic. It pushes outwards to others, forgetting and in many cases forsaking the self. ISFJs push too much outwards in favor of others in an unsustainable way. As they give too much of themselves, they wear themselves thin to the point of option 1, lose their identity, or option 2, as their frustration builds, they explode. And this can manifest itself, like I mentioned before, in the form of harsh outbursts due to feelings of being taken advantage of or not being given the proper credit. They might withdraw emotionally, give you the silent treatment, or engage in subtle actions to indicate their displeasure. This combination of SI, fear of change and the unknown, and FE, the maternal instinct, can indeed create amazing human beings that, if treated with respect and the care they deserve, can be some of the most reliable, compassionate, and devoted individuals. However, if their needs are continually overlooked and if they are left to pick up the slack of others without proper recognition, they risk falling into a cycle of self-neglect, burnout, and emotional health issues. So the ISFJ's dark side may be one that can be somewhat avoidable. You just have to treat them the same way they treat you. So if you have an ISFJ in your life and you've watched this video, you have no excuse for not treating them at least as well as they treat you. And if you are an ISFJ watching this video and you are deep into your dark side due to one of the situations discussed here, show it to the culprit. You don't have to use your own words. Don't feel like you're causing chaos or disharmony. You too deserve to be happy and to be taken care of. Life is so much better when we understand not only ourselves but others as well. So like I always say, understanding breeds acceptance. So if you feel like you got some value from this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care.
If you liked the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. That will allow us to keep making more videos like this. For more related content, please click on one of the suggested videos. Thank you for watching.